This is the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. 175,000 square feet. This is the largest privately owned home in the United States. I am now in the basement. Look at the mortar, look how thick it is. The stones. I wonder what kind of stones they are. They have this glistening to them. Wow. Yeah, it's cool down here. So this is the exhibition building. Huh. They've painted over these bricks. I love a mural on the wall. That's what that is. Again, we are in the basement of the Biltmore Estates. I don't know why I'm calling it estates and not estate, but it's estate. Look how tiny that window is. Look at the bowling alley. I knew they would have a bowling alley, but I wonder how they took the pins up and down. Interesting. Women's dressing rooms. This is like a half wall. Interesting. They all seem to look alike. These look like yoni rooms. If you know, then you know. These would be great yoni rooms without the windowed door. And I'm sure back in the day, the doors were not windowed. They probably were all wood. But each one of them are the same. There's a ton of them. I wonder, what did they do? to require all these dressing rooms. I guess that's like the makeshift bathroom. Maybe behind those doors, maybe the toilet. The sinks are so short. Oh, they have a swimming pool. Oh, goodness. Wow. Wow. Look at this swimming pool. I mean, that has to be 12 feet deep and levels up. Look at the ceiling. This is made out of, these are tiles. This whole room is made out of tile. I would love to see this pool filled. I wonder how they cleaned it. Who did they get to clean it? Because who else has an indoor pool during this time in the late 1800s, early 1900s? But even the walls, these are all tile. That's why they needed those dressing rooms. They probably had amazing pool parties. Everything has wood. Wow. This is a really, that drop though, if you don't know how to swim, and look at the plumbing for it. I bet the water was freezing because you know they didn't have the heater element. Did they say how deep this pool is? I left my...
9 feet, I think it is.
Okay. Thank you. There's another way to add the water. Oh, they said 9.5. And how deep is it right here? Is that like 4 feet? 5 feet? This is incredible. No wonder they have all those dressing rooms. Oh. And then this is the gymnasium. Probably working out. I guess that's practice. The rowing machine. Ladder. I remember the ladder in elementary school. Was it a ladder or the rope that you had to climb up in elementary school? Look at the hand weights. The parallel bars. Look at the mats. This is, you see all the piping. So they have an indoor bowling alley, swimming pool, indoor garden. So domestic service. So this house was built and completed in 1895. They started it in 1880s. So the servants that they had were paid servants. So and that's one of the reasons why I don't mind coming through here as much. It's not like this was not built during slavery. So, wow, this is a huge basement. And it's another level down. When you wake up in the morning, how do you decide where you're going for that day? What is this? This is like a refrigerator. And this would be the best place to keep everything because it's cool. Head housekeeper. This is like a pantry. I guess they planned the meals at that table. I don't know what these are. Can't open them. This is where they put when they did canning of the vegetables and fruits, and looks like ham hanging up.
Is that the dog in?
And this is the servants' bedrooms. At least they're not in the attic because doesn't look that appealing compared to the rest of the house. The other bedrooms upstairs each had their own bathroom. Feels like they could have had their own bathrooms down here too. But it looks like they were still using chamber pots down here. That's interesting. Look how thin the mattress is. Excuse me. It's so dark down here. Even though the walls are lighter down here, it's still dark. Here's the kitchen. So they would have to carry all that food upstairs. This is the rotisserie kitchen. That does look like a rotisserie. They probably had pig on there, chicken. No crown molding. Down here, just smooth walls. These are tile. Tile floor. This is the main kitchen. Okay. Oh, look at the sink. Oh, what in the world? Looks like it's porcelain, but it has like a drip to it. So, but they do have a nice view from the kitchen window. Brass pots. Interesting. Couple of sinks. It looks like they have, instead of fireplaces down here, they were able to have a heating unit. I wonder how long it took to get that. This is definitely probably in the 1900s. And again, they have a really nice view. They probably kept the windows open for ventilation. There's a clock. There's another sink. these windows. I guess break it all up. Here's the kitchen pantry, another sink that's rusted out. Marble, this is marble though, the countertops. Lots of wood. There's a china that they use for service. Plates. Servants' dining room. Again, we are in the Biltmore Estates in Asheville, North Carolina. Okay, this is for the fruits. Here's the kitchen. I'm thinking these squares where what do they call them? The weight is something that has a pulley where you can place food and things on, maybe, and take it up to the dining areas. I'm thinking. Oh, you're fine. See what happens. Sure. I'm sorry. This is the laundry hallway. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. I wonder why it's so cool. It's actually cold in this room. This is probably where they did the arrangement of the flowers and such. Because look at all of the vases and pots and the plants there. And here's some more pottery that they had. I guess, is that an extension? There's two different rooms. Oh yeah, you can smell the age of these items. So the people before me said that they think these are new, but I don't, because my great aunt had a set that was from the early 20th century in this design, and this does not age. And you can smell it. You can smell the age of it though in this room. I'm sure they had to continuously have fresh flowers. So this is the laundry room here in the Biltmore Estates. Everything done by hand. Remember, this home was completed in 1895. this is the main laundry. Wow. Look at all the sinks. Interesting. That's probably where they were able to wring out the clothes to make them easier to dry. That's probably the heater for the boiling hot water, especially for the white clothes. The folding table. The ironing board. It's probably where they hung the clothes up. And up there too, especially in the winter. Oh my goodness, it's like endless.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Not sure. Oh my goodness. So many stairs. And these stairs are stone. This is an interesting room. You can't really see it too close. Bachelor's wing, smoking, and gun rooms. This must be under renovation, but look at that chandelier. Yes, under renovation. And look at that. So when you come up from the basement, and definitely from the servants' quarters level, you can see the quality of all of the items. Have a good evening. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We were at the Biltmore Estate, which is the largest family-owned home in the United States. It's 175,000 square feet. It currently sits on 8,000 acres. And the Vanderbilt family built this home. It was complete in 1895, I believe, or 1890. And yeah, this is a courtyard. The brick park is nice. In 1930, the family opened it up for visitors to come in. There is a fee to come and visit Biltmore Estate. There's a lot to do here on the property. And if you're ever in the Asheville area, I highly recommend that you check it out. If you come anywhere near Charlotte, it's a 2-hour ride from Charlotte. Definitely come and check it out. Thanks for tuning in. I am Coach Sherry. Please remember to like and subscribe.